Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. We are happy to be here to present the fourth webinar on the final rules of the Local School Wellness Policy as part of the 2010 Hungry Healthy Kids Free Act on Local School Wellness Policies Nutrition Promotion. As a reminder, this webinar series is designed to assist you with revising your local school wellness policy. We will go through each element of the wellness policy, share the final requirements, resources, and examples of policy language for each element. The outline of today's webinar is to provide a summary of previous webinars, public involvement and nutrition guidelines, introduce the final provisions of the nutrition promotion requirements, identify best practices regarding this element, and then highlight the role that nutrition promotion can have within your school building. And finally, an overview of the team nutrition resources available to help schools promote nutrition. As you know, on July 29, 2016, USDA Food and Nutrition Services finalized regulations to create a framework and guidelines for written wellness policies established by local education agencies. The final rule requires LEAs to begin developing a revised local school wellness policy during the 2016-17 school year. LEAs must fully comply with the requirements of the final rule by June 30th, 2017. The new regulations require districts to include the following elements: public involvement, nutrition guidelines, nutrition education, nutrition promotion, public notification, physical activity and education, and monitoring and evaluation. So far, we have addressed the public involvement. The final rules of the first element indicate that the LEA must allow parents, students, representatives of the School Food Service Authority, teachers of physical education, school health professionals, the school board, school administrators, and the general public to participate in the development, implementation, and periodic review and update of the local school wellness policy. LEAs must include in the written local school wellness policy a plan for involving the above stakeholders. The final rule of the nutrition guidelines, which would require that the local school wellness policy include nutrition guidelines for all foods and beverages available to students on school campuses under each LEA during the school day. This requirement is consistent with the Healthy Hungry Free Kids Act and ensures that policies include guidance about foods and beverages available for sale that is consistent with the regulations governing school meals and competitive foods for sale in school, or the Smart Snacks rules, and also encourages districts to establish standards for foods made available but not sold during the school day on school campuses. Last week, we highlighted the final of nutrition education regulations. The final rule are now required to include goals for nutrition education and promotion that promote student wellness. In developing these goals, LEAs must review and consider evidence-based strategies. Today we will be focusing on the fourth element of the school wellness policy, nutrition promotion. The final rule now required to include goals for nutrition promotion to improve the nutrition environment of the school. Changing the environment to support healthy eating is an important part of nutrition promotion. This tactic positively influences lifelong eating behaviors by using evidence-based techniques and messaging, by creating food environments that encourage healthy nutrition choices, and encouraging participation in the school meal program. Students and staff will receive consistent nutrition messages throughout schools, classrooms, gymnasiums, and cafeterias. Nutrition promotion also includes marketing and advertising of nutritious foods and beverages to students, and is most effective when implemented consistently throughout a comprehensive and multi-channeled system by school staff, teachers, parents, students, and within the community. In addition to nutrition education, schools also need to include goals for nutrition promotion, which is changing the school environment to support healthy eating. There are many ways in which schools can achieve this, but schools can decide for themselves what works best in your school or district. You can apply to become a healthier U.S. school, a team nutrition school. Schools with high free and reduced percentages can apply for the USDA Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Program, receiving funding to purchase fresh fruit and vegetable snacks for children throughout the year. This could encourage lifelong acceptance of healthy fruits and vegetables. Staff can model healthy eating and physical activity behaviors, which make a huge impact on students. Schools can make their eating environment more appealing and include nutrition information in areas where children wait in lines. They can host Harvest of the Month activities or taste testing days with new menu items, or include Harvest of the Month highlights on menus each month. Schools can organize community meal events featuring a healthy menu. A school garden is a wonderful way for nutrition promotion on many levels. Finally, schools can organize health fairs and publish wellness newsletters to promote healthy eating. Here are 2 sample policy language for nutrition promotions. Students and staff will receive consistent nutrition messages throughout school classrooms, gymnasiums, and cafeterias. Nutrition promotion also includes marketing and advertising nutritious foods and beverages to students and is most effective when implemented consistently through a comprehensive multi-channel approach by school staff, teachers, parents, students, and throughout the community. According to a comprehensive review by the National Academy's Institute of Medicine, television food advertising affects children's food choices, food purchase requests from families and parents, and the diets and health of children. Studies also show that labeling and signage on school campuses can have a similar effect on students' food selections at school. The majority of public school students are exposed to some form of food and beverages marketing at school or within the school environment. In 2012, 70% of elementary and middle school students and 90% of high school students attended schools with food marketing tactics. The overwhelming majority of foods marketed to children are of poor nutritional value, including those foods found within the school. A national survey found that 67% of schools have advertising for foods that are high in fat and or sugar. Candy and snack food manufacturers, beverage companies, and fast food restaurants are among the companies that market most heavily to the school population. In 2009, beverage companies accounted for more than 90% of marketing expenditures directed at children in schools. The 2010 Healthy Hungry Free Kids Act results in a new USDA guideline that makes marketing school meals more wholesome and nutritious, and improving the nutritional quality of food sold through vending, a la carte, school stores, fundraising, and other foods outside of the school meal program. For purposes of this final rule, marketing is defined as advertising or other promotions in schools. Food marketing commonly includes oral, written, or graphic statements made for the purpose of promoting the sale of foods or beverage products made by the producer, manufacturer, seller, or other entity with a commercial interest in the product. Food and beverage marketing are commonly present in the areas of the school campus that are owned or leased by the school and used at any time for school-related activities, such as the school building or school campus, the outside of the school building, areas adjacent to the school, school buses or other vehicles used to transport students, athletic fields and stadiums such as scoreboards, cups, coolers, water bottles, or in the parking lots. The marketing of products on the exterior of vending machines through posters, menu boards, coolers, trash can, and other food service equipment, as well as cups used for dispensing beverages, are all subject to meeting school wellness policy standards. Under these standards, the logos and products marketed in these areas are required to meet the competitive food standards or nutrition standards for food sold in schools. Although federal local wellness policy standards for marketing do not apply for marketing that occurs at events outside of school hours, such as school sporting events, including school fundraising events, LEAs have discretion to enact broader policies that more globally address these situations. The rule does not require schools to immediately replace menu boards, trays, coolers, beverage cups, and other food service equipment with depictions of non-compliant foods or beverages with the new school wellness policy standards. However, as the school nutrition services considers new contracts or as new equipment such as scoreboards or other durable equipment are replaced or updated over time, replacement and purchasing decisions should reflect the applicable marketing guidelines established by the LEA in the wellness policy requirements. Now we will discuss a little bit more about how to directly promote nutrition in your school's lunchroom. Lincoln Public Schools has worked over the last 8 years to do nutrition education and promotion within the district. There are 2 types of promotion. There are long-term, which has a goal to sustain and increase participation or change an image or practice within the school system. And there is a short-term, a specific object which increases sales or celebrates an event. An example of this would be the National School Breakfast or Lunch Week promotions that are done each year. The best way to partner with those within your building is to work with students and teachers to market and promote nutrition right at the decision-making point. This is an example of a healthy eating door collage right at the entrance of the cafeteria. This is a student-led project where you could work with a consumer science or health teacher to take on this project as part of a curriculum from a My Plate lesson. Students identify healthy foods to eat and put them on the left side of the door, and identify healthy foods that are maybe not as good for them and put them on the left side of the door. This marketing material becomes an educational piece for all the students within the school building. Something similar was done with this concept when tables were covered in a lunchroom and students wrote facts about different food groups on them during the lunch period. They not only educated themselves about the different fun facts about the food groups, but they also educated the remainder of the student body that didn't participate in the lunch table activity. All promotions should have one goal in mind: to be fun. Teens and preteens typically like to see other people looking silly, but they don't want to be made to look silly themselves. You'll find that while elementary students want to participate in events, older kids enjoy seeing food service staff dressed in costumes, and for the most part, they tend to shy away from participating themselves. It just isn't cool. So understanding your audience is an important part of providing nutrition promotions that are fun and acceptable for your target audience. There are all kinds of ways you can decorate your serving line or cafeteria. If you have the money, you can buy things such as fruit and vegetable ornaments and posters. Produce for a Better Health is an excellent source for fruit and veggies more matters promotional items. The Fruit and Vegetable Galore Toolkit, distributed by the USDA, contains 5 colorful posters you can use, including one shown over the lower corner of the slide. Don't forget, creating colorful displays on your serving line encourages students to spend more time selecting fruit and vegetable options. You can also get posters and other promotional materials from various fruit and vegetable associations exhibiting at food shows, during conferences, or by checking out their websites. Posters are included in many of the materials provided free by USDA. Look on your shelves as you work for Team Nutrition materials, or visit the Team Nutrition website at fnsusda.gov/Team Nutrition. What have you done to decorate your cafeteria? Consider how you might start doing this and decorate to educate. Start with a simple promotion in your cafeteria. Bulletin boards don't need to be fancy, just start small. Convey a simple message that you want to promote in your cafeteria or school building around nutrition or health. Then add to your promotion. You can always add more to further explain your message. The bulletin board on the slide is from a previous Nebraska School Lunch Week. The theme centered on Get Energized, Enjoy School Meals. The sun symbol shows getting energy for growth, exercise, work, and learning for activities. Don't forget to use your school mascot. Students love to identify with this common mascot in your building. It's a great way to draw attention to activities that students should be doing, such as eating healthy, working and moving, learning, and doing. Make sure that you promote local foods if you're using them within your school building. Here is an example of an electronic promotion that was used on our Facebook page and on the school's nutrition services website. This is also located on the school's web menu page, which promotes the Local Foods Month in October, as well as highlighting for families that local foods are used on the menu. The website currently receives about 10,000 hits every month, so it's a great place to collect information and promote the use of local foods on a high traffic website. Using student artwork in your cafeteria is a great example of how to engage students in activities in the cafeteria or through the school meal program. In this case, the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program was utilized through the third grade classroom, and then the students worked on writing thank you notes to the staff and the lunchroom to thank them for all the great snacks that they get to participate in each day. On this side, students provide information about how they liked eating pears. They put information about what they learned, and they also showed themselves having fun eating fruits and vegetables, which is a great message to share in your building to promote healthy eating. You can also include promotional themed items in your building to have fun with a themed meal or just to promote a holiday. Fall is one of the fun times that you can decorate the lunchroom and do many things to dress up the foods that you're offered. And this pumpkin and these fun decorated Halloween condiments are a great example. There are such creative ways to decorate at varying times in the fall and across the whole school year. Consider using Pinterest as a way to get ideas on how to decorate your lunchroom. You could use this fall idea for your door for the lunchroom, or you can promote your school togetherness by promoting the fall sport activity. Here is a great example of how the Dorchester Public Schools had a lot of fun promoting their Halloween menu. They renamed all of the items on their menu with fun theme names for the holiday. They did this by changing just a few names on their regular menu items, and the kids had lots of fun with it, along with the fun decorations and promotional menus that they had available. Here is an example of cafeteria staff, a principal and the custodian, who joined together to dress up for Halloween. You don't necessarily have to be this organized or go this far, but if you do, this is a great way to show off the work that you do together as a team. Freedstrom Elementary School and Lincoln Public Schools does this every year, along with a healthy themed fun meal, and it's a great activity that the students really look forward to. Here is another example of a fruit and vegetable program project that students could participate in and have fun eating fruits and vegetables while also participating in an activity in the classroom. Students learned and read about turkeys and Thanksgiving and then made a fruit turkey to go along with it. This was a very fun activity that students enjoyed participating in. Here is an example of a cafeteria decorated for Christmas. For example, this year, the kitchen staff dressed up in fun red and green themed outfits and also promoted a red and green themed frozen dessert menu on the holiday menu day. They promoted trying a new item on the menu as well as celebrating the holiday activities within their school building. The students enjoy seeing the activities in the cafeteria and how it ties into the rest of the school building. This is another example from a fruit and vegetable bar about how you can have fun with fruits and vegetables. And this would be another great idea for students to use as part of the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program, as they're providing celebration food for holiday events. Again, consider using Pinterest as a way to get ideas to tie in a themed menu or promotional activities you're doing in the cafeteria with the rest of the school. You can always add nutrition messages directly onto these ideas as well. Make sure that you thank those that help you. After the promotion has ended, make sure that you thank those that were involved. The students, the teachers, the paras, the principal, and the parents that worked with you to promote an item or an event in your school or in the cafeteria. Your volunteers appreciate the thank you, and it makes it more worthwhile the next time they consider volunteering. One of the fun traditions in Lincoln Public Schools is to participate in Teacher Appreciation Day. What a great opportunity to model healthy eating for your teachers as you provide an incentive or a thank you for your teachers for the work that they do. An apple crisp is provided for teachers, as well as a promotion on the value of teachers in the lives of students. So connecting in with larger school promotions and events through the Nutrition Services Department and through healthy food items really can help promote the value of the work that the Nutrition Services Department does. And when you thank others, the school will recognize it and thank you too. One of the schools thanked the kitchen staff, and the students wrote messages to the lunch ladies for all their hard work during the school lunch appreciation week in May. This was a fun way to tell the kitchen staff that they appreciate the hard work that they put forth every day in the school meals that they provide. Planning a promotion. Using Facebook is a great way to promote events or a series of events designed to increase popularity of a menu, food item, or a program being conducted within the school that promotes nutrition or health. Many of you have already been doing promotions at your school, but have you done any on social media? Using Facebook is a great way to connect with parents and students, which can sometimes be a difficult challenge to do. A few major benefits of having promotions include increased participation and customer satisfaction. Promotions usually have some kind of a time frame, so make sure you list that clearly on your Facebook promotion event. Make sure to get students involved. Students really enjoy participating in nutrition programs in the lunchroom, such as taste testing either fruits or vegetables or local foods that are provided in the cafeteria. Utilizing older students to help do the taste testings can decrease the amount of work that it causes for staff within the school and gives students a leadership opportunity. Ask the other students that are participating in the taste testing if they liked what they've tried. Getting buy-in from the student body can be as simple as having a bucket in the lunchroom and having students put their taste testing cup in the bucket that they liked. Make the lunchroom somewhere your students and staff learn about nutrition and the school meal program. In summary, make sure that the students learn something when they come to lunch and not only eat. This can be a great place to put into practice what they learn in the classroom. Talk to teachers in health, PE, or family consumer science and see where you might align together efforts in the cafeteria and what they're already teaching in their curriculum. Team Nutrition and the Nutrition Education through Extension have nutrition promotion resources for you to use around your school. Team Nutrition has free posters for nutrition promotion. These 6 mini billboards visually express the theme for Dig In, an activity and curriculum provided by Team Nutrition. Here are a few more examples of the Dig In posters that have been developed through the Dig In curriculum that you can order free of charge. These fun posters can be middle school or high school appropriate, or maybe more elementary specific. Trying to place posters in the most appropriate environment can get better buy-in and feedback. So look at the options that are available and place posters in environments where they might be most well accepted. Each poster has easy suggestions and fun examples for how students can incorporate the items or messages on the poster into their diets or snacks or meals at home. Additional posters available from Team Nutrition can provide nutrition education components for elements in the classroom. This Eat Smart to Play Hard poster is a 36 by 24 inch poster and is two-sided that shows not only the My Plate concept on the front, but how each food or common foods that children eat fit into the My Plate food groups. A blank My Plate is on the reverse side and can be used as a way to assess students' understanding of the concepts taught on the front. The two-sided mini poster shows the My Plate icon on one side and the foods in the 5 food groups on the reverse. These posters can be found in the Serving Up My Plate, a Yummy curriculum on the USDA website. In addition to the Team Nutrition resources available on the Team Nutrition website, local resources provided by the Health Department, including 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, GO materials, are another great way to promote nutrition and physical activity in your school. These materials can be found in the school enrichment kits through Extension's Nutrition Education program. Checking back with USDA and Team Nutrition websites on a regular basis can provide a wealth of nutrition resources. This recently added infographic on the My Plate school lunch for families helps to explain the new school rule menu regulations and can be a great visual resource for use in health class or wellness events at your school. In addition to posters, Team Nutrition also makes available free stickers for nutrition promotion. These Make Today a Try It sticker are already distributed to schools this year if you were a Team Nutrition school at the start of the school year. This is a fun way to encourage students to try new menu items or items available through the fruit and vegetable program and provide a simple reward for their willingness to try new foods. Launch Your Day with Breakfast is another example of a sticker that's available free to you through the Team Nutrition website to promote breakfast within your school building. As are the High Five stickers. These are a great way to promote eating 5 different food groups and giving foods a try. If you have additional questions about nutrition promotion and the requirements for this element, please contact Zainab Rida. Her email is on the first slide of this recorded webinar. She can assist you with ideas for nutrition promotion in your building or how to partner with additional community and extension staff across the state.